Want a garden that practically plants itself and blooms like fireworks all summer long? These 13 perennials don't just survive, they take over in the best way possible. Fast spreading, low maintenance, and bursting with non-stop color, these plants are your secret weapon for a vibrant garden with zero fuss. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly which flowers can turn your yard into a summer paradise without lifting more than a trowel. Let's dive into 13 of the fastest spreading, easy to grow perennials that bloom all summer and might just take over your garden if you let them. 1. Coreopsis, commonly known as tick seed, is a fast-spreading and easy-to-grow perennial that brings a burst of cheerful color to your garden all summer long. Its daisy-like blooms, ranging from bright yellow to soft pinks and reds, appear in waves from late spring through fall, attracting pollinators like bees and butterflies. Coreopsis spreads quickly by self-seeding and underground rhizomes, making it ideal for filling in garden beds or creating naturalized areas with minimal effort. It thrives in full sun and well-drained soil, tolerates drought once established, and requires very little maintenance. To keep it blooming at its best, simply deadhead spent flowers and divide clumps every few years to control its spread. This hardy perennial is a must-have for anyone looking to add long-lasting color without the hassle. 2. Black-eyed Susan, Rudbeckia, is a hardy, fast-spreading perennial that adds a splash of golden sunshine to gardens all summer long and well into fall. Known for its bright yellow petals and distinctive dark centers, this native wildflower spreads easily through self-seeding and underground rhizomes, quickly forming bold, colorful clumps that fill out garden beds with minimal effort. It's incredibly easy to grow, thriving in full sun and average to poor soil, and once established, it's drought-tolerant and resistant to pests and diseases. Caring for Black-eyed Susan is simple. Just provide it with at least 6 hours of sunlight, water during prolonged dry spells, and deadhead faded blooms to encourage even more flowering. Every few years, you can divide the clumps to control its spread and keep the plants vigorous. Perfect for pollinator gardens, borders, or wildflower meadows, Black-eyed Susan is a reliable, low-maintenance beauty that keeps blooming strong all season. 3. Bee balm, Monarda, is a vibrant, fast-spreading perennial known for its stunning, firework-shaped blooms that explode in shades of red, pink, purple, and white all summer long. Loved by hummingbirds, bees, and butterflies, this native plant spreads aggressively through underground rhizomes, making it perfect for filling garden beds or creating colorful pollinator patches with minimal effort. Bee balm thrives in full sun to partial shade and prefers moist, well-drained soil, but it's adaptable and can tolerate a range of conditions. It's incredibly easy to grow. Just keep the soil evenly moist, deadhead spent blooms to encourage continuous flowering, and divide clumps every 2 to 3 years to control spread and prevent overcrowding. Its fragrant foliage, which has a minty scent, also helps deter deer and rabbits, making bee balm both beautiful and practical for any summer garden. 4. Catmint Nepeta is a fast-spreading, easy-to-grow perennial that brings a soft, romantic touch to any garden with its long-lasting spikes of lavender blue flowers and silvery gray foliage. Blooming from late spring through summer and often into early fall, catmint thrives with minimal care and spreads quickly by both seed and clumping growth, making it ideal for edging, ground covers, or filling in bare spots. It's highly drought-tolerant once established, thrives in full sun, and handles poor, well-drained soils with ease. Deer and rabbits typically avoid it, while pollinators like bees and butterflies flock to its blooms. To keep it looking its best, shear it back by about 1/3 after the first flush of flowers to encourage fresh growth and reblooming. Low maintenance and resilient, catmint is a perfect choice for beginner gardeners who want a continuous wave of color all summer long. 5. Daylilies, Hemerocallis, are one of the easiest and most rewarding perennials to grow, known for their fast-spreading nature and ability to bloom profusely all summer long. Each flower may only last a single day, but with so many buds on each stem and a long blooming period, These plants provide constant color in shades ranging from sunny yellows to deep purples. Daylilies multiply quickly through tuberous roots, forming dense clumps that spread year after year with little effort. They thrive in full sun to partial shade and adapt well to a wide range of soils, including poor or dry conditions. Once established, they're drought-tolerant, pest-resistant, and virtually maintenance-free. To keep them at their best, remove spent blooms, deadhead, cut back the foliage in late fall, and divide the clumps every few years to rejuvenate growth. Daylilies are a gardener's dream. Low maintenance, tough, and consistently stunning from early summer to frost. 6. Garden phlox, Phlox paniculata, is a fast-spreading, easy-to-grow perennial that delivers tall, vibrant clusters of blooms in shades of pink, purple, white, and red from midsummer to early fall. Its upright habit and long blooming season make it a standout in borders, cottage gardens, and pollinator-friendly spaces. Garden phlox spreads readily by self-seeding and underground shoots, quickly forming impressive clumps that bring continuous color to the garden. It thrives in full sun and moist, well-drained soil, though it can tolerate partial shade. To keep plants healthy and flowering, water regularly during dry spells, provide good air circulation to prevent powdery mildew, and deadhead spent blooms to encourage repeat flowering. Dividing the plants every few years helps control spread and maintain vigor. With its classic beauty, fragrant blooms, and ability to attract butterflies and hummingbirds, garden phlox is a summer favorite that practically takes care of itself. 7. Shasta daisy is a fast-spreading, easy-to-grow perennial that lights up the garden with its classic white petals and sunny yellow centers all summer long. This cheerful flower spreads quickly through both self-seeding and clumping roots, making it an excellent choice for filling borders, wildflower gardens, or sunny spots that need a bright, low-maintenance touch. Shasta daisies thrive in full sun and well-drained soil, and once established, they're drought-tolerant and remarkably resilient. They require little care, just deadhead spent blooms to encourage continuous flowering and cut back the stems in late fall. Every few years, divide the clumps to keep them vigorous and prevent overcrowding. With their timeless look and easygoing nature, Shasta daisies are perfect for gardeners who want long-lasting beauty without the hassle. 8. Yarrow achillea is a fast-spreading, easy-to-grow perennial that offers feathery, fern-like foliage and clusters of flat-topped blooms in vibrant shades of yellow, pink, red, and white that last all summer long. This hardy plant spreads quickly through rhizomes and self-seeding, making it ideal for naturalized areas, borders, or filling in large garden spaces with minimal effort. Yarrow thrives in full sun and poor, well-drained soil, and once established, it's highly drought-tolerant and resistant to deer, rabbits, and most pests. It requires very little maintenance. Just deadhead the faded flowers to encourage more blooms and cut back the stems in late fall or early spring. To prevent it from becoming invasive, divide the clumps every few years and remove unwanted seedlings. With its rugged beauty and carefree growth habit, Yarrow is a must-have for any low-maintenance summer garden. 9. Coneflower, Echinacea, is a fast-spreading, easy-to-grow perennial prized for its bold, daisy-like blooms that light up the garden from early summer through fall. With vibrant colors ranging from purple and pink to orange, red and white, coneflowers are not only eye-catching, but also tough and reliable. They spread steadily through self-seeding and clump expansion, making them ideal for creating colorful, low-maintenance garden beds over time. Coneflowers thrive in full sun and well-drained soil, and once established, they're highly drought-tolerant and resilient against pests and diseases. Minimal care is needed, just deadhead spent blooms to encourage more flowers, and cut back the stems in late fall or early spring. Loved by pollinators and resistant to deer, Echinacea is a perfect choice for gardeners who want long-lasting beauty with minimal effort. 10. Blanket flower, Gaillardia, is a fast-spreading, easy-to-grow perennial that lights up the garden with fiery, daisy-like blooms in brilliant shades of red, orange, and yellow from early summer all the way into fall. Known for its ability to thrive in tough conditions, Blanket flower spreads quickly through both self-seeding and clump-forming growth, making it ideal for filling sunny borders, rock gardens, and wildflower meadows with vibrant, long-lasting color. It thrives in full sun and well-drained soil, tolerates drought, heat, and poor soil, and requires very little maintenance. To encourage continuous blooming, simply deadhead spent flowers and cut back the plant in late fall. Gaillardia is also deer-resistant and attracts plenty of bees and butterflies, making it a top choice for both low-maintenance and pollinator-friendly gardens. 11. Obedient plant, Physostegia virginiana, is a fast-spreading, easy-to-grow perennial that brings bold color and vertical interest to the garden with its spiky blooms in shades of pink, lavender, or white from midsummer through fall. Despite its name, this plant is anything but obedient when it comes to growth. It spreads rapidly via rhizomes, quickly filling garden beds and naturalized areas. It thrives in full sun to partial shade and prefers moist, well-drained soil, though it's adaptable to a variety of conditions. Obedient plant is low maintenance, deer-resistant, and attracts pollinators like bees, butterflies, and hummingbirds. To keep it in check, divide clumps every couple of years and consider using barriers if you're planting it in a more contained space. With its tall, showy spikes and vigorous growth, Obedient plant is perfect for gardeners looking to add long-lasting summer color with minimal effort. 12. Hardy geranium, cranesbill, is a fast-spreading, easy-to-grow perennial that brings a burst of color to gardens all summer long with its vibrant flowers in shades of pink, purple, and blue. This low-maintenance plant forms dense, spreading mats, making it ideal for ground covers, borders, or filling in empty spaces. Hardy geranium thrives in full sun to partial shade and adapts well to a wide variety of soil types, including poor or dry conditions. Once established, it's drought-tolerant and requires little care, just occasional watering during dry spells and the removal of spent flowers to encourage continuous blooming. After the first flush of flowers, cutting back the plant can help rejuvenate growth and promote a second wave of blooms. Hardy geranium is also relatively pest-resistant and deer-tolerant, making it a reliable and hardy choice for gardeners seeking long-lasting beauty with minimal upkeep. 13. Veronica, also known as speedwell, is a fast-spreading and easy-to-grow perennial that adds graceful spikes of blue, purple, pink, or white blooms to the garden all summer long. Its upright flower spikes provide vertical interest and attract pollinators like bees and butterflies, while its clumping growth habit allows it to spread steadily without becoming invasive. Veronica thrives in full sun and well-drained soil, and is both drought-tolerant and low-maintenance once established. To keep it blooming continuously, deadhead spent flowers regularly and cut back the plant slightly after the first flush of blooms to encourage reblooming. It's also resistant to deer and generally free of pests, making it a reliable and beautiful addition to borders, cottage gardens, and pollinator-friendly spaces. With its long-lasting flowers and easy care requirements, Veronica is a standout choice for effortless summer color. Please let us know which of these beauties are you planting this year, or do you already have a favorite that's taken over your garden in the best way? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more garden inspiration, and tap the bell so you never miss a bloom. And I'm sure you're going to enjoy this next video on 25 companion plants to naturally get rid of pests.